Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and good evening is what I'm trying to say. And of course, as always, it's going to be my absolute pleasure bringing you another night here of the Bitstamp Gaming Playground, aka the series that will continue throughout the year, hopefully, with challengers appearing, challenging the Bitstamp Gaming team. My name's Overseer, and I'll be bringing you the commentary throughout the night, and hopefully you'll have as much fun as I always do. In any case, before we go anywhere further, this is our second week, our second start of the tournament, or you can say of the challenging night, day, whatever you want to call it, depending what your timeline also is. And of course, this week will be the Ripple team challenging the Bitstamp in-house team from Iceland this time around. Of course, Ripple Iceland, that's going to be trying to take on the Bitstamp home team, in-house team, as I like to call them. Skooma, Noob, West, Young Luke, and Bucketman. As I said, you know, they've had a bit of an up and down last week, but they were able to secure a victory at the very end. It cost them a little bit longer than, you know, one would have imagined, but otherwise they got away pretty much scot-free. Now, for the purposes of presenting to you guys for this week, the in-house team, as always, Skooma, Noob, West, Young Luke, and Bucketman. As I said, Bucketman having the best picture of them all, whilst the rest, you know, it's just the Bucketman really that matters. Here's the camera, of course, of the team itself. These are the guys that are going to be taking you over for the in-house Bitstamp team. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I had last week, and I'm actually eager to see which maps we'll have in the veto today. As always, it's going to be my absolute pleasure bringing you this, and of course the other team being the Ripple Iceland team that is going to be challenging the in-house team of Bitstamp. Faceass, Bubs, Bragibunga, Nori, and Thug that are going to be taking the challenger mantle and trying to break the streak so far of only a single series, but we'll see if they can do it. In any case, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we'll have giveaways throughout the day today as well, and with that also the pick and ban that's going to start off in a matter of seconds, and see which maps we'll be enjoying for this beautiful evening of gaming. And in any case, this is the the second ever, of course, Bitstamp broadcast. If you're just figuring this out, well, you are probably not alone, since we've only started last week, and really it was just an opening trial run. Today is the real deal. Well, last week was as well, but today is truly going to be a bit of a, you know, improvement with every week as we go. In any case, hello chat, nice to see y'all. In any case, ban number one, it's going to be Mirage removed by Team Iceland, and of course we have a removal of Ancient by the in-house Bitstamp team. No surprise there. They've removed Ancient last week, if I recall correctly, so we should be seeing a ban on either Overpass or potentially a ban on as well, potentially maybe Dust 2. But it's going to be Nuke as the first pick for Team Iceland. I kind of like this. Ripple Iceland will be coming in with Nuke, meaning they've got a few tricks up their sleeves. Meanwhile, Dust 2 going to be picked for Bitstamp Gaming. I thought it might have been Overpass as the first ban, or Dust 2 as the Overpass as the second ban, or Dust 2 as the second ban, but instead it's going to be Ripple Iceland that remove Overpass. Whilst we already have our first two picks, we have yet one more ban from the Bitstamp team, and the last map that will be chosen, and in this case, it will be, okay, now that comes as a bit of a left field choice. Vertigo is the final one. Certainly comes as a surprise. I personally am not sure how exactly this will go on Vertigo. It's a lot harder of a map than it seems at first glance. But we already have our picks and bans. First up, it's going to be Nuke. Second, it's going to be Dust. And third will be Vertigo, aka it's going to be the choice of Ripple Iceland to play on Nuke. We have then, of course, Dust to the choice of the Bitstamp in-house crew. And then, of course, Vertigo is the final one, if it even needs to come to that. In any case, I think everybody is going to be very happy to be joining us. I hope you guys will be happy. I hope, truly. It's definitely my pleasure to have you all in chat. And do remember, I'm kind of trying to, you know, incorporate you guys as well. If you have any ideas, if you have any, you know, any in-house details about the teams that I can use, you know, abuse. In any case, we can also do a little bit of a giveaway to begin the night properly. The first giveaway of the night, 1 of 4, and I believe there are still the trading fee coupon. So basically, you need an account on Bitstamp and you get a trading fee coupon where you do not pay any trading fees for your trading. Now, I don't know how much trading you guys do. I presume some definitely a lot, some a little bit less, but it is always nice nice to not have to pay a fee for said trading, right? And I believe with that, you guys should be posted, well, it should be posted in chat for the trading fee coupon. Feel free to use it. I am not sure how exactly it works, but probably you need an account, number one thing. So an account is needed, and then once you have that account, probably in the options or in the settings, in the details of that account, you can input the coupon code and use it at your leisure. In any case, it's my pleasure to have you all back, and hopefully we'll have as much fun as last week. And I've just read that I'm going to have to be a little bit disappointed because the Bucketman picture has been fixed apparently, and now it is actually his face. So that brings me immense sadness to me. What else could I say? I would have loved to see the Bucketman continue. I think his legacy will forever be remembered. You know, first week was a trial run and he did beautifully. Hopefully this week, without that bucket on his head, he will be doing a little bit better. In any case, if you guys are wondering how you want to participate or how you can participate into the tournament itself or in this week by week challenge. So this is of course based on a week by week challenge every week on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central European time, so 20:00 p.m. We will be having this event going on for the better part of the year, I hope. And if you're wondering how you can sign up, there will be a link available for yourself and for other teammates to sign up and try and challenge the in-house team. Feel free to sign up. It's free to sign up. And if you win, well, that's always nice. You always get something extra out of it. And the details of that, of course, to be revealed afterwards. But Nuke is coming up, as we can see here on the, of course, on our main screen. It is going to be our first map. Ripple Iceland have chosen it, and we will have Bitstamp Gaming's in-house team, the Slovenians taking on the Icelanders, and, well, it truly will be a little bit of the Vikings versus the Slavs, sort of to say. Iceland, of course, being famous for not having that many great top-tier CSGO players, but actually having a strong Tier 2, Tier 3 scene to a degree. In the past, I had the pleasure of playing against quite a few Icelandic teams, and they were always very good, very well versed. Unfortunately, we do not see them in the broader spectrum of CS, competitive CS, in the world stage, sort of to say. In any case, here's the in-house team once again. They seem a little bit concerned, I would say. Wouldn't you guys agree with me? I think they're a little bit anxious to kick it off, and apparently there is going to be a bit of an issue with the band pick phase or something like that, so we'll have to regather information as to how that goes. I'll keep you informed as we go, everybody. But in any case, I see a few people back in chat as we had them last week. Nice to see y'all return. I bet I'm better than y'all. I'm joking, obviously. Still, nonetheless, I'm kind of eager to see where this takes us today. It's going to be our second week, as I said, and it's the second time that the in-house crew is going to be facing off another challenging team. Now, since these guys are all LEM, LEs, so Legendary Eagle Masters, Legendary Eagles, and Distinguished Master Guardians, which is DMG, which is basically the sheriff badge that you have, basically, in a way. We call them sheriffs because, you know, that makes sense. I'm hoping to see some quality out of Bitstamp in-house team and that they practice at least a little bit. Last week I had the chance to talk to Skooma, if I'm not mistaken, and he did tell me that unfortunately they only play what time there is allotted to them throughout the week. Let's say a few times a week, once or twice per week they play, you know, as much as they can. So probably didn't really prac a lot for this second one, but I'm still going to be expecting that this is going to be a fun one nonetheless. The Icelandic team, though, on the other hand, we are waiting for all the players to connect, and then the game will be starting. No worries, you're not going to be watching my beautiful face all night long, even though I know you want to. There's another page for that. I'm not going to go there, I'm joking. Obviously, I need to clarify that I'm joking, obviously. But to kind of go over the players of the in-house team, of course, first and foremost, young Luke, the AWPer of the team, who's been having quite a performance. As of last week, he had a great showing. I think he definitely was amongst the MVPs. Bucketman, my man, as I said, the dude that, you know, absolutely stumped everybody. You know, even though he had a bucket on his head, you know, he still did beautifully. And of course, he's playing the support rifler role. We have Skooma right here in front of us. I believe he had grown a bit of a bigger beard these days, but still, this is the IGL of the team, and here's Skooma himself. And as I said, he's got a bit of a bigger beard and probably longer hair now nowadays. In any case, I'm eager to see where this leads us to, where, you know, this series tonight will take us. As I said, first map, Nuke, second map, Dust, and third and final one, Vertigo. And as far as I understood it, we're still waiting for all the players to connect. So don't worry, folks, we're not going to take too long of a time to get them on the server. But before we do go there, before we go into those details of the game itself, I would like to extend a warm welcome to everybody in chat. Once again, I know I'm going to be a little bit of a broken record in this. Many people that might be joining us tonight on the Twitch channel and watching this for the first time, you might not even know what you're watching. You're watching Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It is an FPS game, first-person shooter, where 5 players on each side of 2 teams fight against each other, basically with 30 rounds on a map. A map is a location, and each round is played by a minute and 55-second base. With that being said, anything that you might want to find out, anything you might want to figure out, or you're interested in knowing more, go on to chat, or go into chat and just ask, you know, just ask away. I read chat as much as I can in that sense, and hopefully we'll have some nice convos going as well. Feel free to ask whatever comes to mind, but do be kind to that. In any case, I believe the players are on the server. We should be starting in a matter of moments, so worry not, we're not going to take too much longer, and the intro to open up the map. More on Nuke. So the Nuke is one of the oldest maps in the game itself. It's been a part of this game since 1.3, I believe, even earlier. It was one of the first competitive maps, one of the most beloved maps of all time. It has had some massive changes to the interior of the bomb sites and the way the map is structured in some ways, but it's been with us ever since 2003, effectively, when 1.6 was the biggest hit, and, you know, basically the game picked up speed from there. And what is the biggest difference of this map compared to others? Well, first of all, before the new meta changes of the economy, the game was, or the map was, based more on top of, you can say, more on top of the CT side. So the map was based on the CT side. Basically, the CTs had a massive advantage. They would usually get between 10, 11 or more rounds regularly. Anything less than that was considered to be bad for the CT side, and you would have a lot of struggles on the T side. With the newest changes to the map itself, to the map as I spoke, inside the A site, inside bomb site A, and of course on the outside as well, it has allowed for more freedom for the T side now to be abused. So basically the Ts are now allowed to have a little bit more space to run around the map, to run around the locations, I guess. and I've just received word, by the way, that something has happened to two of the players of the Bitstamp in-house gaming crew. Apparently the ISP, so the service provider for internet, has thrown them out, which I am not, you know, I'm not really surprised about. You know, our Slovenian ISPs are, honestly, I'm gonna be honest here, are pretty bad, like super bad, so hopefully they'll get that fixed ASAP. But beyond that, if we go back to the nuke scenario, as I was saying, so the map was used to be heavy CT-sided. Now it's become more balanced. It's become acceptable as the terrorist to get between 8 and 9 rounds even. That's a lot considering the old days. But the new meta, the new economy, the new changes to the whole gameplay have been quite drastic, and the map now allows for a lot more freedom, as I said, and allows for, in a way, for the T side to be a little bit more impactful. You know, you don't need to save already if you lose a single player. Now, as the terrorists, if you lose a player, you still have a lot of chances to make do for that. You still have a lot of chances to draw back on that and, you know, get yourself back on track. But as we were saying, unfortunately for the side of the in-house crew for Bitstamp, 2 players had disconnected. Hopefully it's not going to take them too long to get their internet back online. But as I know it, you know, it's probably going to take ages, because welcome to Slovenia, unfortunately. In any case, we are about ready to open up slowly but surely. Kremšnita, which I would love to eat right now. I don't think they need a sub. We're probably just gonna have to wait out the players to rejoin. But maybe if they won't be able to join, then a sub will be required. I might as well jump into that. That'd be funny. But apparently they're already back. As you can see on the cameras, 2 of the players that have disconnected are back, so no worries, folks. We won't be waiting too long. And what I really love is that Bucketman and Skooma are playing in the same room. That's, I think, very, very nice. You can shout, you can fist bump each other like a real LAN. You know, it's a miniature LAN, but it's still a LAN. And they should be joining us in a matter of moments. And funnily enough, it is actually Skooma and Bucketman that disconnect. But yeah. And of course, big shout out to Loki, Petra, much love. To making all of this happen, and production as well behind it all. You know, it's not an easy thing to get around doing gaming events when nobody really knows how or what it's actually supposed to be. But in any case, let's not tarry on those thoughts for too long. We're about ready to jump into the series in a moment. Only Bucketman to join us here. I hope his PC hasn't kicked the bucket. That certainly wouldn't be too well. But speaking of buckets and speaking of the map itself, since I didn't really finish my point, what's the biggest difference that differentiates Nuke from other maps? Well, first of all, it has 2 floors. It has the A bomb site that is basically on ground floor, and it has the B bomb site that is on the underground level, first level underground. And the big change is the fact that you have a lot of space between the outside and the A side, and of course secret. There's a lot of open space. There's a lot of open space you can cover with an AWP, with AKs even if you're accurate enough. And overall, it's not an easy map to play. That's what I was saying, or trying to say earlier. It's a map that demands a great deal of team play, especially when you're on the T side. Now, it does demand even more when you're playing as the CT, as the defense. But the T side, it can rely on individual performance, so it can rely on headshots, yes, but you still gotta have that refrag available, you still gotta have that understanding of each other's setups and such available, otherwise you might be in for a very rough, I guess you can say, very rough day. Bragibunga, I am not sure, can you guys please clarify as to who is that supposed to be? As we have about 10 seconds before we kick this one off, ladies and gents, it is the Bitstamp Playground, aka the Bitstamp Challenger Series here. Second week, episode 2 if you want to call it as well, as Ripple Iceland will be challenging the in-house Bitstamp team. Of course, the CT side for Iceland and the T side for Bitstamp. Let's see where this one takes us as we kick off with the pistol. West, wait a second, no, I've changed it up. Sorry, it's the CT side for Bitstamp Gaming. My bad, I completely ruined the intro there, but it apparently already Bucketman and West with a double, and I guess that's enough. I guess that's more than enough. Skooma finds one more, and it seems like Ripple Iceland will have a few trouble trying to get themselves on board here. And by the way, guys, Just to mention, you know, Bitstamp in-house crew, they're representing, of course, the company Bitstamp, the crypto market, the cryptocurrency market that exists in the world. That was actually the first cryptocurrency market created in Slovenia, if I'm not mistaken. And probably one of the most trusted crypto markets. And funnily enough, you know, Ripple, then I checked, their Twitter account has like, what, 2 million followers? That's insane. Like, just considering that is pretty insane. So hopefully, you know, they won't be too mad if we beat them this hard. Nori, meanwhile, with a Glock push towards ramp, will get a kill on Skooma. It's a full eco here for Ripple Iceland. They didn't get the bomb plant, so they don't get the money to get the buy-in, but they will have enough to take the site. The bomb is going to be planted. Young Luke rotating over towards the outside. Not sure what... Are they saving? They're dead-ass saving. Yes, they are. No, they're not. They thought... Oh, boy. Okay, the in-house crew had a little bit of a brain fart. They thought it was an inside... inside upper plant. Nope, it is going to be a B plant. Bucketman with the first. Noob will try his best as he can, and he doesn't really get any damage in. And they will check Titanic. Surely they will. Yes, they do. Nori is the last player alive. Time is running out, but they will check Titanic twice over. There is enough time to defuse. West has the kit, and that will be Bitstamp Gaming saving the day for the second time here. Well, saving themselves the round, more specifically. Hello, Ship City. Of course, hello and welcome. And the guys seem to be very, how to say, very calm, very collected, very programmer-like. You know, I'm not sure if they're all programmers or if they're working in IT, but probably I assume they are, you know, because stoicism comes from people behind the PC unless you're playing video games. We all know that. In any case, it is going to be round number 3 as we have a bit of a lockdown here on the outside. It's going to be the Icelandic team of Ripple. As we're trying to take control towards main, most likely, towards secret, potentially. As I was explaining earlier, Nuke. A map... Okay, never mind. Noob delivers on face ass. Ooh, that's not really going to be a great start here for Ripple Iceland. They have a full buy. They do already have a Galil in the hands of Thug. Very limited utility for the rest of the team as well. It's not the best. Skooma will then fall as well, as Bubs will be able to take him down, but it's going to be... Hold up. Oh, it's going to be a bit of an A split, it looks like. West delivers again, but Bucketman pushing in towards lobby. This is amazing. I really like this from Bucketman. Does he get away with anything? The answer is not really, as he gets caught by Bragibunda, and it's going to be a 2-on-3. Young Luke with the op, Noob with the M4A1S, and if there's anybody we can rely upon is Young Luke. The master... himself. Noob, well, through to his name, still delivers. Still gets one. Meanwhile, a 2-on-2 ensues and the bomb plant is wide open. Does mean that right now, every mistake can be dealt with harshly, but okay, that's not really going to work out, is it? Nori, 1v2 as he loses his teammate. That's going to present a very, very realistic problem. He has an AWP as well, meaning he will be limited in the regard of how quickly he can take away this duel. That was a flash. That didn't really work out. And Noob is ready with the M4. 4K for Noob, and I guess he should rename himself to Pro. Or just Pro. Ah, man. And we can see here, happiness. Yeah. Oh, we've got some of that. How do you call it? What's this name? What's the name of this? My God, I'm not a zoomer. I'm sorry, guys, but you know they are definitely pulling it off. Get some of the dance going on. Dabbing. Thank you, production, by the way. 3-0. Bitstamp Gaming, so far so good. Double up in play. West and Young Luke now pulling out the big guns. Lovely stuff as West will deliver. Nora replies. This is actually really good for Ripple Iceland. The fact that they can get that quick kill going on, or quick refrag, excuse me. It means that it's going to leave Bitstamp Gaming wanting for more, meaning more mistakes can be made. And, well, mistakes certainly will be made by Noob as he checks Silo. He gets absolutely smashed, but Skooma, the IGL with a double. There you go, folks. Gives us the taste of their own medicine. The rank of Bitstamp Gaming in-house crew is between DMG and LE, as far as I could gather. That's the official word. They're probably global elites, but they just, you know, they just don't want to tell anybody. No, obviously not. You know, you will see in the night that, you know, they're not exactly the creme de la creme when it comes to players, but they are doing well, and I think they're working very well together. As Skuma said last week, they've been playing for a little while, and, you know, they've all been players throughout their life. They've all been playing this game, or other shooters as well, for the longest of time, and so it makes sense that they would do well. Bragibunga, though, last player alive right now. It's going to be a 1v2, and unfortunately West is a little bit too good for him to deal with. And we all want headshots, Ship City, don't worry. We all want headshots. And as I said, the official word is DMG. Not gonna lie, I'd love to see them challenge like a mediocre team, or be challenged by a mediocre team. You know, or, you know, just... I've already called my friends up, so they'll be the ones to sign up as well in the, I hope, in the few weeks, because I want to see how they handle this. My friends are, like, not good, but there's, like, 1 or 2 good players that have been playing this game their whole life, so I'm eager to see how that works out, and I know how their convo goes and their, you know, their communication goes. But in any case, double up still in play. We've got Ripple Iceland with AKs, with the Deagle on Bubs, and an A-play that doesn't really make too much sense right now, at least Bucket Man with the first man. By the way, I've noticed that he doesn't have the bucket on his head anymore in the picture, which, not gonna lie, huge disappointment, huge disappointment. But in any case, Bragibunga will of course take down 2, and that's actually a great position to work from. Ooh, that is gonna be a problem. Young Luke doesn't check the corner, does he? Does he check his left corner? Good nade on West. And young Luke, if he survives... Nope, he will not even stay alive for a single second. Thug, face, ass, and Bragibunga will deliver. And company policy dictates that, of course, Bucket Man must not be a bucket and a man inside that bucket, but must be an actual man. And I get it, I get it. You gotta look good. That's how it works. Gotta look good. But the picture was amazing. I cannot lie. It's probably the best picture I've seen in a long time. Just lovely. The name makes it even better. In any case, 4-1. Let's see where it leads us to. We've got an MP9 on West. He's the only one that decides to invest. Okay, Nori onto young Luke. Delivers him. Well, unfortunately, gets delivered. Bubs on West. Looks like this should be an easy enough of a pickup here for the side of Ripple Iceland, as it is an eco, as I said. Double up choice doesn't make too much sense, I'll be honest here with ya. Didn't expect to see double up to be played on the T side, so that's why I was a little bit surprised. Can somebody please help me understand who Bragibunda is, guys? Am I missing out something? Like, what am I missing out on? In any case, yeah, this is a teamwork game. Bucket Man does get 1. Unfortunately, without a team, he can't do much. So, as you said, it is a team game. It is teamwork all the way. And it's a great way to get to know your colleagues, get to know your co-workers. If you play the same game, why not? You know, have some fun, enjoy it, and see where it takes you to. Either way, 3M4s, MP9, FAMAS, not a lot to rely upon here for the side of Bitstamp Gaming. But, let's see if they can mark anything out of the lack of utility, therefore making up in aggression and skill and aim. And, wow, West will die. Bubs gets controlled by Skuma, with West being taken out of the picture. Not gonna say that's a big problem, but it is gonna be an issue that they'll have to deal with. Skuma the IGL. Skumouts. Oh, noob. If he times this well. Nope, he goes a little bit too close to the angle. Bragibunga sees his weapon just as he peeks and gets the tiny bit of an advantage as he knows he's coming already before himself. Bucket Man again delivers. Skuma's gonna push ramp. I like the idea. Can Bucket Man spots the player coming out of squeak key. Gets Bragibunga the bot. What? Hold up, am I seeing this right? The C4 is dropped on HUD, guys. How the hell does the C4 drop on HUD? I need an explanation here. A professional physics professor needs to explain this to me. Obviously, you know, a bit of fun there, but It's funny to see that the C4 drops on top of hut, because the physics in CSGO had been changed recently, and I haven't seen this at all, really. So the fact that it drops up there kind of gives me a bit of depression, really, that that's now possible in CSGO. The way it drops is because the player when the player dies that's carrying the C4 literally is lounged in the direction he's facing as he dies. So the C4 must have moved directly up there as he moved out. That's just that is just, you know, how can I say it differently besides just sucks to be Ripple Iceland Steam right now. Bucket Man. Ooh, this is a risky play of the day. Let's see if he gets it to work. Oh boy. Runs out of bullets, pulls out the USB. No bullets in the M4A1S. Still gonna be a push onto the site as Bubs finds himself a kill. Face will plant, and it's gonna be a 4-on-4 retake. Double up doesn't really work out that well, though, does it? Skuma still finds one. Behind the site, player will be spotted. West finds the player in lobby. This is a good trade of frags in favor of Bitstamp Gaming's crew. Bubs and Faces, and Bubs will deliver as Bitstamp Gaming's crew does not succeed in picking up the slack, and more specifically, the retake. Should be another eco here for the CTs now. Let's see where it leads us to. This eco with the 5-7 on West. Not always going to be the best weapon to play around, but it can be useful in certain situations. And I see he has the Banana Rush 5-7, which is lovely. One of the oldest skins we have in the game. Well, not the oldest, but amongst the older ones. It's been on the scene. It's been present for at least 6-7 years now. Here we have the cameras of the Bitstamp crew team. All employees, of course, of Bitstamp as well, mind you. If you want to play on their crew, you gotta be an employee of Bitstamp. If you want to challenge them, you don't need to be an employee. You don't need to be anything. You can just be a player. Be good enough to challenge them. Have 4 players right behind you, even if they're all noobs. And you can challenge the crew here yourself and be on stream potentially. And win some awesome rewards. And remember, guys, whoever is currently watching, we also have giveaways of the trading fee coupons that will be coming up a little bit later. We already did one. 3 more to go, so don't worry. 3 more chances to win a free trading fee coupon, meaning you don't have to pay any fees for trading. Oh boy, that's going to be a little bit sucky here for Ripple Iceland, though, as they lose 2 players almost instantaneously. West will be caught trying to transition down from hut. Bucket Man behind sight. I'm fairly certain they know he's there. Does he listen in? Nori spots him, but Bucket Man close to dying, though. There is an HE available to face ass as he drops noob 3v3. But young Luke with the op. That's a problem. But delivers a secondary as well. The C4 dropped towards Squeaky. And now Thug, how do you play this? You've just been spotted by Thug. Young Luke knows that he was somewhere in main. Does not know where the C4 is, though. That's the thing. And Thug has to make a decision. Does he go main? Does he go... Oh, young Luke. Oh, boy. What? Thug. No. Thug. Where's your headphones? Oh. Ouch. Thug didn't clearly hear the shot. Maybe he has... you know, maybe he has... a screwed audio, which is possible. Something that can happen in CSGO is that your audio can be bugged. In any case, folks, we move on, we get on, and we see what is in store for us in the future as we open up with round number 11. So far, Bitstamp's gaming crew is actually struggling quite a little bit more than I expected. Face will find 1, but West will find 2, as he leads the men of the West to the East. And will deliver them from, well, the evil clutches of Sauron. Thug and Bragibunga. How far can they push this? By the way, I still haven't gotten an answer from y'all. Who is Bragibunga? You guys seem to know him, and I just want to know if there's something I should know more about him. Ay, ay, ay. Unfortunate that he then gets caught out in the open. Thug, meanwhile, doesn't even pick up the C4. Now, it's not spotted by anybody from the CT side, but y'all know how it is. On Luco. Okay, so welcome everybody to the chat. I see a few new questions being asked that are actually legit questions. Why can we see? We can see the enemy through the walls and stuff. They cannot. They cannot see it. We can, because we are the third-party observer. We can watch them through X-ray, so we can kind of have an idea where the enemies are posted, but they do not see anything. They see... we'll show you the vision they have in a second. Let's just first focus on this A push. I kind of like the idea, but it's not really going too well now, is it? An MP5 in the hands of Thug that is yet to come to play. The MP7 has fallen face Ness with a nice little double there. Bragi Bunga delivers as well. Oh, young Luke missing those shots again. No. It's not working out too well now, is it? But young Luke delivers. But in any case, so as I said, we are the ones that can see through the walls. They cannot. Their perspective is only based on their first person, so they are the ones that see only from their perspective as the gun perspective as we watch it from some of the players. And also, they can only see where their own teammates are. Also, they can connect to the stream, yes, but they are being checked by an admin, so no worries. We are making sure that's being covered. I hope. So don't worry, folks. Don't get confused that they're watching through the walls. They do not have hacks or anything. No such things. Well, meanwhile, Skooma. Somebody might abuse him or accuse him of that as he does a beautiful hat trick. It's going to be a 2-on-3 right now. And also, yeah, do remember, if they do go onto the stream, there's about a 30-40 second delay, and that's already enough. Because you gotta consider, CSGO is a game of speed, of just being as fast as possible to react and to get a good reaction too. And the fact that there's only 1 minute and 55 seconds in the round, usually by the time you're gonna be getting something out of it, is already... how to put this, it's already too late to abuse any of the information you might get from stream sniping, as it is called. Meanwhile, thank you very much, Loki. Bragi is the god of poetry and eloquence, the son of Odin. Nice. I do remember that Bragi is some sort of a mythological character, but I thought he was one of the dwarves that was, one of the smithing dwarves of the ancient Nordic mythological times. In any case, Bucketman does not deliver. Where's the rest of the team? Bucketman, why you ain't waiting for your squad, mate? Good flash. West gets blinded. Not sure if by himself or by an unintentional thrown flash by the side of the crew of Ripple. Now West comes in hot. West comes in hotter. Oh my god, what is this? What are you guys... Doesn't matter. Young Luke still delivers, folks. What is this madness we're watching right now? Young Luke with a free shot, and that is going to be the 9th here for the Bitstamp Gaming crew. And by the way, let's just see this replay by Skooma. A beautiful triple. I didn't expect him to be able to get all 3. I expected him to get at least 1, but the fact that he gets all 3 is fan-bloody-tastic. And you can see here the guys reacting. A little very chill reaction. And yeah, Skooma happy. Can ya hear it now? There you go. There you go. They will be playing Dust 2 later, Mr. IAC. Nuke was the pick of Ripple Iceland's crew, and Dust 2 will follow suit afterwards, after we have a finisher on this map. But it is round number 14, everybody. We are quickly coming to a close of this first half. And... okay. So... what I want you guys to do is raise your hand or just type in chat if this is the first time you're seeing CSGO. So if this is the first time you're enjoying a game of CSGO, please do write in chat. I'll try to break down the basics. If you don't know any, I'll try to start it from the top and go from there down. And try to present to you the game in the best possible way so you guys at least have an idea what you're watching. Meanwhile, 5v1 and... Skooma, he should be able to already know where Thug is. They heard the tick of the Molotov, I believe, so they know he's somewhere close. The bomb is dropped in lobby as well. Gets to be spotted as well. The smoke is a little bit wide, but it's fine. It's fine. They get it 10-4. Kozix, now I know you know, but I'll still answer your question. This is not Call of Duty. This is not Battlefield. This is not some trash-ass game. out there in the multiverse, this is an actual proper shooter, a competitive shooter. There is no aiming down the sights unless you have a scope. End of story. The AUG and the SG can both aim down the sights as they have scopes on their weapons, and the AWP and the Scout can aim down the sights. Meanwhile, Bucketman is going to be pushed on A. Does he have support? That's an important question. Noob and Bucketman deliver a triple, a quad already. Well, not a quad, but just enough to get 4 kills. As Skooma comes out on top. 11-4, ladies and gentlemen. 11-4. This is a very easy first half for the Bitstamp crew. Meanwhile, if we look at the kill feed, Young Luke is currently trailing behind with 7 frags behind the entirety of his team, so they'll definitely flame him later. But West 18-9, Skooma 15-8. That is actually quite commendable. That is quite nice to see on a half like this. To have 18-15 kills and only 9 or 8 deaths is pretty cool. And we gotta give it to Young Luke. 7 deaths only as well, pretty nice. But in any case, a very one-sided affair, 11-4, as we have the team of the Bitstamp crew taking on, of course, the challenger this week, the team of Ripple, Iceland. So, you haven't played any CS for at least 10 years. Yes, but you still know the basics, right? You still know all the basic details of the game. As everybody who played it at one point and understood at least what it's about, know what it is all about. And yeah, Half-Life 3 will be waiting for a long time for that. I hope not too long, but you know, once I'm going to be on my deathbed in about 50 years, I hope that it at least comes out so I see the ending. In any case, Bragibunda on the pistol is giving me a second round, or excuse me, second half, second pistol. As we have it already here, Bragibunda opens it up again. 2 kills for him. Great stuff. So far, so good. A 3v4 right now. Ripple Iceland is having the advantage. They've got a player down B that's Face S and Titanic. And he's a little bit wider open, but he still gets 1. The P2000 and a great pistol to be using at close range. But it's going to be a 3v2. Skooma and West, with West not having Kevlar is a problem. Oh boy, Skooma. He's going to have to hide in Titanic, is it? Let's see if that's the case. Oh, well, he shoots a little bit prematurely. Ouchie. Big ol' oof there. And Ripple Iceland, they'll pick up their first pistol round. Congratulations. Let's see if that's not the last one, eh? But as I was saying, the basics are, you've got 4 teammates. You have an economy that supports you or your opponents, depending who wins, who loses. You have an economy-based buy-in system, so if you want good weapons, you need money for them. You need some basic utilities like Kevlar, like pistols, like grenades, for example. And then there are a few nuances throughout the entirety of the game that you have to be very careful of. And, you know, the better you get, the better you have to aim, obviously. That's kind of basic as well there, yeah. It is a very important round indeed, the pistol, I would say, for Ripple Iceland, because it's one of the biggest shutdowns to lose the 11-4 half and then lose the pistol as well in the second half. You then face off the music of 12, 13 rounds against you, and we all know how difficult that is to come by. Zonic's law dictates that once you're in a 13-2x result advantage, you are in dire trouble. Boogie, or Bubs, excuse me, not Boogie. Bubs delivers. Young Luke with the P90, he had it last week and he certainly delivered. As West runs around like a maniac noob. Oh, that's the C4 drop in lobby. Oi, 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 oi. They forgot about the C4, lads. Oof, oof. That's a big ol' oof for my side, folks. Unexpected, but let's see if they can bounce back. 45 seconds. Enough time to still make it happen. Oh, wow, West. West just keeps on running. And, yeah, okay, they don't seem to give much of a care about the bomb, I guess, at the end of the day. Oh, Bragibunda, you can't shoot against 2, you have to choose your target. Well, one more basic to look by, folks, is when you see 2 targets, you have to choose one and finish it, and then get on the second one. But here we see very stoic expressions. The guys from the in-house crew of Bitstamp are definitely quite prepared. I think they're absolutely on point here to try and take this series as good as possible or as quickly as possible. Losing after the pistol is the worst thing that can happen to the CT side. You know, basics of economy kind of break down there. And I can't believe young Luke is buying a P90. Luke, you're supposed to be... You're supposed to bring the balance to the Force, not join the dark side. You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. That's what is actually said, you know, by, of course, the one and only Obi-Wan Kenobi. Our hero. In any case, face ass, 2v1. And, well, he's gonna be on his ass for a long time. As long as he doesn't kiss the floor with his face, it's fine. In any case, 13-5, folks. Nuke does seem like a good map, doesn't it? At least for the Bitstamp crew. Well, that's a good question, Mr. AC. Do they play PUBG and/or CSGO only? Well, I have no answer to that. I'm actually not sure. I would say they probably play some PUBG. PUBG is still quite famous around the world, but it's not a great game, so I don't see a reason to play it. Not gonna lie, I never liked it too much. I mean, I liked it at the start, but I think it's just too RNG based, and unfortunately, the skill that you have there is based on your PC and based on how quickly you can react. Also, apparently, there's a lot of cheaters, so that's another part. But yeah, that's a conversation for another day. As Mr. Face is the last player alive. They closed the ventilators, by the way. You can do that, just so you guys know. You can press E and the ventilators close, so the rafters close and you can't see through them, which is actually really fun. Always see Noob here, smiling. That's how it is. That's how it has to be, folks. It is going to be the in-house crew that's going to get a victory, most likely, given the circumstances we're in. Skooma seems determined, by the way, the IGL. By the way, you guys said that Mr. Young Luke doesn't have, well, laundry day for Young Luke, but he has an even better t-shirt, I'd say, the Linkin Park t-shirt. Man, everybody loves Linkin Park. Everybody who has tasted music, I'd say. Face ass, Brocky Boondale, get two, though. It's the gun round. That's going to matter here. It's all or nothing. They can't afford to lose this round. They lose it, and they might as well lose this map. It's as simple as that. Nobody checks the corner, and nobody puts baby in the corner, guys. The bomb still dropped outside under silo. Young Luke's gonna have to be pretty agile about it, doing some parkour. Oh, Faces has been spotted. Yep, Young Luke waits for that easiest shot of his life right now. And down to Thug it goes. And they know where Thug is. The question is, how do they handle this? Young Luke, how do you do this? What do you do is a better question, perhaps even. Oh, boy. Well, you certainly don't want to do what you're doing right now. Oh, what? What? Thug? No! Thug! You're literally running into him! No! Mr. Thug! Oh, boy, oh, boy. Well, here comes the instant replay of that. I don't believe I've ever seen something like this before, but, you know, then again, gotta get used to it. It's gonna happen on a weekly basis. 15-5, ladies and gentlemen, we are one round away from securing map 1 from Bitstamp Gaming, and they should be able to secure Nuke without a problem, I think. They've shown so far too much control, too much quality, and just simply put, too much team play to be handled that easily. And Faces has an auto shotty. No bloody way. They actually make it happen. Nori and Faces will get 2. Bubs with another auto shotgun shot, but he picks up the AK in the most unopportune of times. And it's not working out, folks. Faces and Thug, they've got an M4 and AK. Can they do it? Young Luke says nope. Ain't gonna happen, folks. Ain't gonna happen. Mr. AC, you can sign up with your team to play against the Bitstamp in-house crew, so no worries. You can absolutely sign up and try and face them in the music that is this series. 16-5 final score. We finished Nuke with a blast. What can I say other than that seemed a lot easier than it was? In any case, ladies and gentlemen, that was map number 1. Nuke goes down in flames for the Ripple Iceland team. Even though they come from Iceland, they're actually a lot greener than you would think. Greenland is icy, Iceland is green. I know that confuses the mind, but perhaps in this case Iceland would need some ice to bring down the fire that the Bitstamp crew is bringing onto the page. We'll go into a short break, folks. Don't worry, we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes time as we take an intermission for our second map of Dust 2. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in a moment. And we're back, everybody. We're back, ready for more action. Now, this first map was a little bit, I would say, one-sided. Definitely unexpected in a way, because I hope that the Icelanders would have a few more tricks up their sleeves, as last week we had, of course, the cons going up against the crew of the Bitstamp team, and they struggled quite a little bit. The problem is we are going on map number 2, which is the choice this time of course, the team of the Bitstamp in-house crew, and that means Dust2 will be the choice here. And I gotta be honest with you, Dust2 is not gonna be easy. As you can see here on my face, there's the teams as we see them. I'm gonna be honest here. It's looking like it might be a first 2-0 of the event here, of the well, the second event of the Bitstamp gaming playground, you can say, gaming challenger game night in a way. As I was saying, it might be the first 2-0 that's coming up. It would be definitely expected given the circumstances that we've just seen the first map go down in a blazing ball of fire. Didn't really succeed, Ripple Iceland, that is, but that doesn't mean that Ripple didn't succeed. Certainly they've done some splendid how to say, to the moon rockets. In any case, folks, we should be ready to start in a moment's notice. And you guys, if you're still wondering how you can participate yourself, you will have a link in chat. You have a link in chat. Noob, your hair is beautiful. Don't worry, mate. Your hair is absolutely fantastic. But as I was saying, if you want to sign up and challenge the in-house crew team of the Bitstamp organization, the Bitstamp company, you can do it yourself. The link will be available to you in chat. Also, there is a giveaway going on consistently, and that is the trading fee coupon that you are able to utilize or to use at your leisure. You have to have a Bitstamp account, and then you open up the app that you have on your mobile phone, or I believe through the page as well, available through your browser on your PC. There you input redeem a code, and you get free trading fees. So you don't get trading fees effectively, as they are free to utilize. So if you're a trader, for example, if you're a daily trader, I know there's a lot of people that deal in trading of cryptocurrencies on various cryptocurrency markets. You should definitely use Bitstamp, and you should definitely try and get that free fee coupon, as it will allow you to have no fees for your trading. AKA, that's full on profit, guys. You know, that's what everybody loves. Profit, profit, profit. In any case, we will go into the game in a matter of moments. Don't worry, we are not going to be missing out a single thing. And with that being said, I believe the game is about to go live in a matter of seconds here, as the team of Iceland has to prepare themselves, or the team of Ripple Iceland has to prepare themselves for a pounding on Dust2, and I hope they are ready. It's going to be tough. But with that being said, we're about to start, so let's get to it. Well, we are back. Dust2, guys. It is Dust2, the legendary map that's been a part of this game since its beginning, since its, initial coronation. A map that has been both hated and loved at the same time. More hated than loved, I would say. Many players at the highest levels are not particularly fond of Dust. It is a very linear map. It does not offer many great deal of differences in the map style, so you can't really create new ideas too much. You can't really innovate too much. It comes down to individual skill and performance for the win of the map itself, and we will be starting momentarily, folks. Don't worry, the countdown already, as you see it on the top, will lock out the freeze time and begin the game itself. Map number 2, everybody, the choice of Bitstamp Gaming. And this time, of course, they will be starting on the T side. Oh boy, West, Tech 9 by Bucketman, Flash, and Molotov. West as well with a Flash, the rest with Glocks and Kevlar. Meanwhile, for the Ripple Iceland team, Thug with the Diffuse Kit. We've got a P250, I believe, or P2000 on Faces. No Kevlar on him. Bubs with the utility, but already it's starting off with a brilliant beginning here for the crew of Bitstamp Gaming, as they open up with a few kills. It's still going to be a 3v2 though. Good reply by Nori. And this is now all eyes on Nori and FaceS. As Nori finds one, he will be locked out in place by West. And look at the Tech 9. And there you go. As it delivers, the quick replay here of Nori showing us his headshot skills. Tap, tap, tap. Head, head, head. But 1-0. Bitstamp pick up the pistol. Bitstamp Gaming Crew win the first one. Very important here to consider. Ripple Iceland starting on the CT side means that their economy will take a bit of a blast for the worst. Ooh, double scout, auto shotgun, 2 deagles. Now this scout can be very dangerous, and Nori certainly delivers that. The danger is real. Nori still has Kevlar, by the way, so that's actually pretty fantastic. So that means he's going to have higher survivability. Skooma getting absolutely blasted to space there. As we continue, we will see a potential B split. Or will it be an A split? We're about to find out, ladies and gents. It is going to be Ripple Iceland that's going to be losing their first player as well. The frag is there for Bitstamp Crew. Bucketman finds a secondary. And Bubs has to survive as long as he can. Rotations through middle will be very delayed, very late. Oh boy, Noob goes through middle doors. Getting caught out in the open. West, meanwhile, with the scout, will find himself a piece of the pie. Young Luke. And if he is truly young Luke, then he is strong in the force. And will only get stronger as he plays. FaceS, good shot with the scout. Now searching for more. A 2-on-2 means that young Luke and Bucketman both being isolated on wide angles. Nori finds one. That's going to be young Luke that was already tagged heavily. Bucketman with the Mach 10. Has to close the gap. Has to somehow find the kill. He does. Now it's going to be a 1v1. But FaceS already delivers. The scout finds the kill. And it shall be Ripple Iceland finding their first round. Ladies and gents, this is going to be far more interesting than what we saw in Nuke. That's a guarantee. But technically, this is even worse for Ripple Iceland, because remember, you lose a round, or you lose the pistol, you win the second round, you don't gain that maximum loss bonus, you gain 1.4, you do gain 2.4 for the loss, but the point is, in this case, they gain 1.9, meaning if they lose the round itself, they won't have any bank to go on, and that's a problem. Oh boy, young Luke already with the op though. Nori headshot it, and it is going to be a great start for the in-house crew. Let's see for certain if that's actually going to be the case. As right now, scout close range to the wall, to the door by Noob. Mid doors are usually very hard to take if you are the T and you have to deal with CT utility thrown in your face. Thug, meanwhile, his aim is not exactly positioned very well, but... oh, Bucketman, he has the right idea. He will get the shot off as West delivers with the Tech 9 as well. Down to Bubs and Face as it goes. Good flash. This might actually properly blind 2 players, and it does so, but he is wide open and exposed. Faces finds West. It's a 2-on... well, it was a 2-on-3. Now it's going to be a 1v3. And possibly a 1v none. Or a 3v none. Let's see for certain. Face ass. Is his ass gonna face plant again, or is it gonna be his face in their asses? We're about to find out. Well, starts off perfectly. Skooma down. Bucketman and Noob left. Up on Noob. He has a Molotov. He's gonna throw it onto the middle of the site, I believe. No, he threw it into Goose, but unfortunately Noob is ready. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. And Noob has to wake himself up. I guess that op gave him a bit of a sleepy doozy. But this is what I was talking about, right? This is where I mentioned that you win the pistol, or you lose the pistol in case of Ripple Iceland. Then you win the second round. Then your loss bonus gets reset again. So now you're left with very little of any economy. Oh, young Luke! Well, well, well. The force is strong with this one. And he will join the dark side, or he will fall. I guess he wants to join the dark side, you know. And that's always the funny side. The side that you have most freedom. Don't need to be necessarily bad. You might just be like Mace Windu. Being a part Grey Jedi. Using the dark side in your own favor. Ooh, Noob. Gotta be careful. A lot of damage dished out. Not a kill yet, but close to. I love Nori's Mach 7 buy. I would argue you can buy the Nova, which doesn't have as much firepower on close range as the Mach 7, but it certainly is very dangerous nonetheless in tunnels like that. B-side being lost though. Ripple Iceland, are you really attempting this retake? Tell me that you aren't, because this wouldn't really make sense. Thug has no Kevlar, by the way, as well. He bought an M4 without Kevlar, if I saw correctly. Doesn't really make too much tactical sense there. Oh boy, Thug. You don't even check your right-hand side corner, mate. I am sorry to disappoint, but you ain't gonna deliver anybody. As that is gonna be round number 3, Bitstamp Gaming. They are on fire tonight, folks. And this is the problem that I was talking about. The CTs, their economy takes a wide swing for the worst. Have to go for an eco here. Absolutely have to go for an eco. Where did they stack? What do they do? Mid stack? No. Jumping to cross to C. Oh, it's a B rush. Fair enough. It's a B rush that, whilst there are a few players in position to try and defend this, they don't have the weaponry. They don't have the firepower indeed. And surprisingly still getting 2 kills. That's a lot more than one would have expected. But round done. 4-1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Ripple Iceland that will lose quite quickly in the first few. But look at this replay from the round previous, round 4 here. How young Luke is hitting those shots, man. I think it has to do with his t-shirt, not gonna lie. Linkin Park, man. Just lovely. Lovely to see it. In any case, it's going to be round number 6. A full buy for Ripple Iceland. No long control contested. No long control even tried. West, meanwhile, in upper tunnels. He is going to be risking his life if he decides to push B, but so far so good. As a patient attack might be a best choice in this case. No AWP available to Ripple Iceland, meaning that they have to be very careful how they go about their business. Skooma gets caught on short. That's a lovely start. That actually helps out immensely for the team of Ripple. FaceAss replies as they have the man advantage. The HP on Noob is not great as well. Hey, 2 smokes thrown in the same position. Unfortunately didn't bounce enough. And how do they play this one now? Certainly Bubs will try, and he does get one. Young Luke misses his chance, and it's down to Mr. Noob that will be noobed out. Or lucked out. 2-2-4. Last and curious, yes. I think that's probably something that probably would work. 16-0 every single time, possibly. In any case, this time Luke doesn't take the shot, awaits the op to peek, and Nori gets the better end of the deal there. The art of the deal, as they would say, but not the one we know, the one that CSGO has to offer. In pit is the one and only Bubs. Needs to be careful. Finds Skooma, good start. Already 2 players down for Bitstamp Gaming. They will lose Bubs, but oh, wide open. No. This is not a good choice, Thug. You don't want to be wide open like that. You want support with the op, potentially. You want support with another player, potentially. Fake flash with the decoy. Lovely idea, FaceAss. But nobody cares. Bitstamp Gaming's like, nah, man. You can keep that decoy. We'll put ourselves in business otherwise. Bit of a slowdown. Nori. Oh, he spotted the player on Xbox, but obviously with the smoke being there, he doesn't really have a good idea as to where he could be positioned. Meanwhile, we have players moving towards the B side. Looks like it's going to be a B take indeed. As Bitstamp Gaming have decided, you know what? Might not be a bad idea at all. Noob trying to be the outliner here, trying to basically show them, yeah, there's some presence in middle. Yeah, we're not going B. Psych! We've just entered the site. As they take down Bragibunga, it's going to be a 2-on-3, 20 seconds to go. It's all or nothing here. FaceAss dies, that's a problem. Nori has no way back in as well. The Molotovs are perfectly placed. Time is there. As Bitstamp Gaming plant the bomb, and it is down to a 2-on-2, Nori and Thug. And I gotta be honest with y'all, Thug didn't really give us a hope to have in him. But Mr. Nori does. Hope is to be had. Hope is to be believed. Oh, Bucketman. Bucketman. No bloody way. How are you not dead? Nori misses the shot in the back. Oh, boy. And now it's down to a 1v1. Time is ticking. He hears the jump down. Bucketman still doesn't reply. Okay, everybody needs some hearing aids here. Maybe just up the ante on the volume of CSGO, but look at Nori. The fact that he drops down and Bucketman doesn't check him, I'm a little bit weirded out by that, not gonna lie. And as you can see, Skuma's not happy with that. Skuma's like, damn it, guys, we knew better than that. Well, they certainly did, but now no longer. Oh, boy, again, young Luke getting caught in the same angle. Nori does fail to flash afterwards, but he does get the shot off. Lovely stuff. Bitstamp has a reserve team. I did not know that, but if they do, well, certainly they could try. Not gonna lie, I'd love to be on the reserve team. You know, showing myself off. I think it would be fun if I started playing, even though I've not been playing for almost a year consistently. You know, after 10 years of playing, I've decided that there is not enough time to play and be good at it, and, you know, it's very hard. It's very hard to get your life in order if you play for 8 hours a day. Good check. Good check. Bubs. He's gonna get a second. Yes, he will. That is perfectly done. So, Bucketman still delivers, and Loki, I would agree. I definitely need, I would definitely need the bucket picture. Face ass meanwhile through short, and that is it. That is gonna be round number 8 done. 4-4 tied up. And that will be the end. Yes, Mr. AC, I do play CSGO. Like I said, I haven't played for a year almost when it comes down to being consistent. Because work, you know, casting for a living, working with esports for a living, having a personal life, it takes time. And playing takes even more time. You can trust me on that. Oh boy. Oh, Bucketman. Can you do it? Wallbang. Wallbang. You can wallbang, mate. Oh, you... What is this? Y'all can wallbang. You can headshot him through the wall. Oh, boy. Okay, okay. I feel like... he can still fix that. Well, Mr. AC, you feel wrong. I'll just have to point it out like that. I'd love to play, though. Like I said, to have some fun. It would be too easy, though, I feel like. Even with my rusty aim. Have to flame some, you know, have to flame a little bit. Gotta make it a little bit more fun. Face ass. Oh, he sees the player walk out. Doesn't take the shot. Goes a little bit wide to the right. This is a good choice for him. He's a lot safer in that position. But is he? No. Nori finds Bucketman. Good trade. Now they have to stay alive. Now it's the most important part here of the retake. You can't lose your players before the rest of the team is ready. There's one coming in through tunnels. There's 3 gonna be in front of B. The bomb not yet planted, but just as I say it, is going down. But beautifully done by Bubs. Finds 2, that's enough, and that will be round number 5 to Ripple Iceland as they take the lead. There we go, folks. They will take the lead. Yeah, basically, I gotta be honest. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a long career in CS, and I've been playing with well, top-notch players for a long time. Level 10 face it, tried FPLC qualifiers, played with a team for almost 6 years, been an IGL, international and such, so I do have a little bit of skill behind me, but I am rusty as hell, so anybody that is still playing consistently and has good aim can probably out-aim me these days. Not if I get myself back to it, I'd need a few days and I'd be good. But Ripple Iceland, they seem to be doing even better. Let's see. Let's see if Mr. Ripple or Misters from the Ripple Iceland team can make a difference here. It's going to be a full buy for Bitstamp Gaming as the SG on young Luke might make a difference. A great weapon to be utilized at long-range engagements. You get that scope. That's what I was talking about earlier. A weapon that has a scope. As you can see here, here's the down the iron sights aim. Oh boy, this is a problem. Wide open. Nori gets caught. Young Luke finds Bragibunga as they are trading back. It's B side that's going to be lost in between. And Bubs in a 1v3, does he try this? The answer should be no. But I know it's most likely yes. At least he tries to retrieve the AWP perhaps. Molotov is good. Does he try the opt save? No, he's actually gonna go for it. Fair enough. I respect the effort here. I respect the decision, though I don't agree with it. Although, maybe Bubs can bring it back. That'd be amazing. Bubs 1v3. Well, make it a 2v none now, as he does fall. And here goes Bucketman. 2 bullets. Could have tried the wallbang, mate. Really could have. Also, how the hell do you miss that headshot there? I've just now noticed. He completely messed up that shot. In any case, we can see here the guys are not happy with that. 5-5 tied up. Ripple Iceland have okay-ish buy. A UMP on Bubs that's not really going to make it work on long. Op out that just died on Nori. Towards Scar, the molly's dropped on site is going to be the one and only. Thug. Did they check car? No, they still don't check car. Oh boy, Bragi Bunga with a double. Young Luke though delivers. 1v1 against FaceAss. Now he has to figure out where first of all his opponent is. As FaceAss approaches through short, he has a nade. But he has to deal with a nade, a molly, and a smoke from the side of Young Luke. And if this is played right, Bitstamp could still... Okay. Young Luke decides to go peek on short instead of fake plant and watch for the short peek. Interesting decisions being made, but more importantly, they didn't check car. That's what I'm trying to say. A big mistake here by Bitstamp Gaming crew. 6-5 as, again, Ripple Iceland take the lead. Mr. AC, thank you very much for dropping by, mate. Be well, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Remember, this is only once per week event. Every week on Wednesday, on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock, you will be informed on the official Bitstamp Twitter whether or not it's happening and who the challenging team is. Well, the challenging moment right now for Ripple Iceland will be holding this A site. Oh, Nori, Nori, you monster, Nori with a triple, okay. Unfortunately, Bragi Bunga gets caught in elevator, that's a problem. 8 p.m. every Wednesday. So only on a Wednesday, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. That's 20:00 at 2000 hours. Faces 1v2. Clutch or not? Clutch or kick? The answer is more, unfortunately, of the latter rather than the former. And there you have it, 66 tied up, and Bitstamp Gaming is holding them by their toes. They're not letting them run away with the result. The economy takes a deep dive as well for the worst. The CTs now lose a big chunk of their money, having to go for an eco here. Well, technically we should see a force buy if we're correct. Like, you have a double eco with this. But they will not go for a force buy. And they will instead decide to go for an eco. So double eco afterwards. Well, another eco afterwards. Mr. IAC. Good night, sir. Good night to you. And I will see you next week. In any case, Nori, 1v5. And, well, it's about to be pretty much the 7th one. And that is indeed true. Last and curious, too. You should challenge the team here of the Bitstamp crew. You can only challenge the in-house Bitstamp crew, by the way. Remember that. You can only challenge them. So far. Perhaps there will be, in the future, an option to be able to get the winning team to play the next week. And then until they lose, they remain the King of the Hill. You know, this could be called the King of the Hill Bitstamp event as well. Could be a separate event on a different day. Whoever remains the victor for 5 weeks straight, or 3 weeks straight, gets some sort of bonuses. That's always a nice thing. Something we used to do back in the day with StarCraft 2 with Con C, that we organized King of the Hill events. It was always nice. Meanwhile, we have another eco here for Ripple Iceland. Deagles and a scout. Young Luke finds Nori on middle, and he sees the player down in the lower part. Or in the lower tunnels. 2 players going to join the fray. Bubs actually delivers with the Deagle. Bubs delivers a secondary. Bubs is giving it away, folks. Bubs is certainly giving it away, but not for long. Skooma now finds him, unfortunately. And they find Bragibunda. That is going to be 8-6. Ladies and gents, it is a far better first half for Ripple Iceland than it was on Nuke. But is it going to be that much better? Well, that is indeed a question to be asked. As it doesn't look like it. 8-6, and the last round of the first half is here, folks. It's a full buy for Ripple Iceland. Should be seeing an up drop from Bubs to Nori. Nori, I think, the best opper so far on the side of Ripple Iceland. Nope, he's going to keep to himself the op. Bubs, respect the choice. Respect the grind. And statistically right now, I got to say, Ripple Iceland are doing pretty well, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Oh, Bubs. Oh, Bubs. Okay. The smoke pops. He sees him at the last second, takes the shot, and gets away with a clean kill. Good start. This is as good as it gets right now. Bubs takes another wide shot into the smoke. There's nobody on site, though. That's a problem. There's a player in elevator. No, never mind. The player on site was there. I just didn't see him. Okay, fair enough. Bubs finds a second, but Ori delivers. And it looks like Skooma and Young Luke have a little bit much on their plate. Though Young Luke delivers again. But where is Young Luke? He is on B. He's on the other side of the map with the up. 1v2. Minute on the clock. And it's going to be a short play in a clutch round. Nate's Kodrich, you didn't miss anything, mate. You missed the fact that the Bitstamp crew won the first map quite convincingly. And now they're starting to look like winning this second map as well. And there's the reaction of the guys not liking what they saw. Ah, there we go, folks. No worries, no worries. The crew of the Bitstamp in-house team is doing splendidly well. They're fighting neck to neck. This second map far more interesting, far more, I could say, on point than it was on Nuke. But here we see the results. Nori, 20 frags. Definitely the best player currently on the server. Unfortunately, Thug and Bragi Bunga are both kind of slacking today. 5 and 4 kills, respectively. 8 for Skooma, on the other hand. You know, not doing too well. But West is lower than him when it comes to score due to not planting as many bombs. In any case, 8-7 currently the result. Let's see if Bitstamp Gaming can win the pistol as we switch sides. Now the T side for Ripple Iceland and the CT for the Bitstamp Gaming crew. We move on to a round that's going to be quite important in essence. Flash on over towards long. So far so good. Young Luke, I believe he's going to pull back. He realizes perhaps it would not be worthwhile dying along for free. Noob does get caught out in the open on middle. A few players on long. That's the C4 drop. Another one. Oh no, that's a team kill with the nade. Ow, bruh. That's gonna be a painful one. That's for certain. As 2 players are left, it's gonna be a 2-on-3 now. Skooma and Bucketman. And let's see if the CTs can make anything happen with this. Oh, what? Hello? Mr. Skooma. Ooh. Ouchie. That's a painful one to take down. As it's gonna be a 1v2. And Bucketman getting caught by Nori through short. 8-8 tied up, and Ripple Iceland win the pistol. They certainly avert the imminent danger that would be this game, or this half more specifically. By the way, Bubs gets killed when he triggers it, well, just as he primes the grenade, he dies, drops it on his body, basically a martyr, and unfortunately kills his teammate alongside him. Unfortunate turn of events, a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. Bubs, meanwhile, okay. Hey, that's going to be a push towards long if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure this is the smartest choice, you know, pushing long through a very big choke. What? The hell? Okay, Young Luke and Bucketman. 2v2. Full eco. Well, not exactly a full eco, because they did force into pistols and Kevlar. So there's that. Well, actually, no, they didn't. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the left side. It is a full eco for the Bitstamp crew. Meanwhile, take the bomb, run away. Best case scenario here, as Ripple Iceland will make their way towards the B side. One hell of a day this has come out to be. Oh, does he sneak on past? Fake plant. Hears it. Takes the bait. A nice little fishing accident here by FaceAss. Tries to pull out a trout, pulls out a Slovenian. Meanwhile, Bucketman. Let's see if he can get this by the by the boatload. Does he check? Oh yes, he does. Oh yes, he does. Now backside gonna be checked. Is it? He's not somewhere close to it. Oh my god, that was too close for comfort. FaceAss. Almost getting that victory. Unfortunately, Bucketman doesn't succeed, but that indeed was too close for comfort. Ladies and gentlemen, This is looking like it could turn on its head. A third map around the corner. So close yet so far. That is a right point, sir. Breather. And it's going to be a full buy for Bitstamp Gaming. All out for young Luke. A glass cannon, albeit. Meanwhile, Faces. Ooh, that's a nice pre-fire. I've ever seen one. Young Luke without a Kevlar. He's still exposing himself. No, young Luke. You should know indecent exposure is not nice. Or wide-ass exposure ain't nice. Unless you're selling Rolexes in your coat. For free. Let's see. Bragibunda checks lower. Nicely done. That's what they were waiting for. On long, it's going to be Skooma that delivers. But this is going to be potentially a B take. They have the information. They now know there's at least 2 players on A, or at least 1 minimum. I would assume they are aware of this. Also being 2 players there. And certainly that's the case. Oh, Bucketman sees one. Nice little boost there. Well, not even a boost, but just basically nicely done to get onto that little bit of a box. If you want to try that yourself, you can actually jump on that box from CT spawn. There's a little bit of a ledge you can jump on and then get on the box. 3-on-3 though, as they catch an unawares Nori. Oh, Noob finds Tug. This is a problem. They can't lose any more players. Faces and Bragibunga. Bragibunga with a double. And he's certainly bungalowing. Nub 1v1 and Noob will win it. No way. The clutch for Bitstamp Gaming. He has no kit, but he has time. Hot damn. That is going to be a well thought out, well played out round by Bitstamp Gaming's, and the retake here more specifically by Noob. As he has a hat trick to add to his name. Faceass turned a little bit too late. And there you have it. Round that goes to into the hands of Bitstamp Gaming. Perfect one. Couldn't be better when it comes to timing to win the rounds. On the CT side, as I said, it's always a problem with economy. You always want to keep it high and mighty. Here we go. It opens up round number 19. Another B rush this time. Faces gets the one, but young Luke and Noob are holding down the fort. And the damage is quite severe. Young Luke with a double. The bomb still dropped outside of tunnels. And if they play this right, young Luke might get another one, and he does. Faces 1v2, 1v1. No, what the hell? Bitstamp Gaming, they haven't even planted yet. And they just fly in like crazy. West in a 1v1 against Faces. An ace clutch for Faces. And West needs to now be very careful how he approaches. Oh, this smoke is actually so bad for Faces. This is the worst potential smoke you can do. He hears the hit. He hears him hit in the smoke, and Faces ace clutch, guys. He actually pulls it off. He actually pulls it off. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. What can I say? Besides, congrats. An ace clutch that I did not expect to see in this game. And an ace that gives them the victory that was so much needed. A 1v4 that he pulls off. Amazing performance. Bitstamp Gaming, they have to be flabbergasted by that. I certainly know I would. Full eco this time around. Should be 11 to Ripple Iceland. No doubt. Nice bait and switch. Skooma gets the drop. Albeit, the round is already lost effectively here. At least should be. No Kevlar for Bucketman means he is like a fish in a barrel. Bomb has been planted. Meanwhile, Skooma 1v3 pretty much has no reason to go for this retake. Save the AK. Wait for the next round. And give yourself a pat on the back to be able to save it. Yeah, depressed breather, I know how this is. Rage quitting is a thing in CSGO. Many people get frustrated by not being able to succeed. And many more get mentally anguished when they lose. That's one of the problems of CSGO, and many people not realizing that you need to take this as a game. unless you're playing for professional teams and playing as a professional in tournaments, you shouldn't be stressing about losing or winning. You should be stressing about getting better, and that's it. For professionals, it's their career on the line. That's a little bit different, understandably. In any case, 11-9. And we open up round number 21. Love the camera work, by the way. As always. Good stuff. Oh, young Luke. Yeah, he's gonna wait for that second chance, but nowhere near. Ripple Iceland know not to tap the Hornet's Nest. Face Ass, though, doesn't know not to tap the top middle pick. And then he loses his head. Keep your head on a swivel, as they would say. Unfortunately, that swivel swung a little bit too much. Ripped the head right off. Ooh, Bucket Man. That's a good idea as to where another player could be posted. Underpass, or under lower tunnels, more specifically, not underpass. But this round is looking very easy, though. What the hell is happening here? How are they getting all these frags for free? Ripple Iceland don't seem to have a reaction, don't seem to have any sort of answer, even. Fair enough. It's going to be 11-10. So, we have round number 22, and all eyes on you, Ripple. Can you make a big shebang? They're gonna push this. Yes, they will. Oh, good nade, by the way. Quality nade by West, as he leads the men of the West to their final victory. Let's see if he can continue on like this. Nice fake plant, trying to draw attention. But unfortunately, in this case, there is no need for a fake plant. You should have just gone for it whilst your teammates are still alive. Now the retake will begin. There is no plant even. As soon as they hear the plant, they should be going in. Are they going in? No, they're not. Interesting decision coming out from Bitstamp Gaming. But does it matter? Oh my god, he throws it. Oh, Bucket Man, you god. You're a god, sir. He pulls out the nade as he sees. It's like, yeah, I'll just throw this. It's fine. It's fine, guys. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. Tied up. Problem for Ripple Iceland is the economy that they have, or therefore don't have. Let's see what gives now. Who gives first? Or who takes first? Either way. Skulls for the Skull Throne. And blood for the Blood God is what needed to be said here. Bitstamp Gaming certainly have done their preparation for this. Faceas out first. Good flash. Still not enough at the end there. Noob finds two. A third coming into the fray. It's Bragibunga. Yes, this definitely is a more thrilling game. I have to agree with you, sir. Definitely more fun when you have both sides playing relatively okay. And not, you know, choking on one or the other's weaponries. Sweating bullets, as we're to say. Nori, Thug, Bragibunga. Oh, Bucket Man, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. I thought so. He pushed into lower for no reason apparent. Besides, oh, young Luke, did you just... Yeah, you noticed him on short, mate. Ooh, interesting decisions being made now. Mr. Skooma is on short himself. Young Luke will deliver on Bragibunga. The bomb on short is a problem, but Nori still gets the kill. 2v2. And this is getting to be more and more fun by the second. Oh, they are aware of that mid push, aren't they? Oh, boy, young Luke. Oh, no scopes. That's West, not even young Luke. Well done, sir. But no, young Luke, what are you doing? What are... Oh, no. What are these rounds? What are these rounds, people? West delivers it. Like I said, Viggo Mortensen would be proud. Young Luke definitely throwing away his life, and likewise Bucket Man deciding to peek into lower. But then West delivers, and this almost cost the round for Bitstamp Gaming. They had it already. They were supposed to win it beforehand, but they've allowed a plant. They've allowed the loss of 4 players. Economy is going to be dwindling. We have a full buy for Ripple Iceland. They've got the op-out for Nori. Oh, it has been spotted as well. And Nori, is he trying to get on that box? Yes, he is. Nori sees one. Unfortunately not accurate enough. Good molly on top middle. But this molly is usually thrown when you push into lower. They already know that's not the case. West taking a bit of a duel through tunnels, through the smoke. Not exactly the smartest idea. Young Luke, meanwhile, voila, Noob delivers as well. And it looks like Bitstamp Gaming is picking up the slack. And certainly picking up a little bit of flack as well. Young Luke needs to be careful. Doesn't want to die here. Supported by Monsieur Noob. As Noob will get killed by Face Ass. Young Luke has to stay alive. Pushing into upper tunnels. It's going to be the one and only. West. Meanwhile, Bucketman holding long. And... okay, Young Luke and Bucketman both fail. They both drop dead. Meanwhile, Skooma on long. Gonna take control of Pit now down to Face Ass. 1v2. And he's certainly gonna have to plant some faces to the bottom of the floor. Let's see if that actually happens. They know he's there. They know where he is, but it doesn't matter. No, Skooma still delivers the IGL. Ladies and gentlemen, what a turn of events this is. Noob gets caught early through the wallbang. In comes, of course, Young Luke to be caught as well. But only for Bucketman to then absolutely smash it away. And a giveaway certainly should be happening right here, Loki. Giveaway for the trading fee coupon. Everybody in chat, if you want to join us for that, go check out the trading fee coupon that allows you to have free trade without any fees. The giveaway in chat, or the code in chat, will give you that option to redeem it in the redeem code. He certainly jumped on top of his head, that's for certain. Like a through. Man, oh boy, nub. Oh boy. There we go. Full eco, well, not a full eco, but still semi-eco, semi-buy. It seems like Ripple Iceland truly has some ripples in them. They are starting to rip apart themselves. Decisions here to go for this 2 AK buy and no buy for the rest is not the smartest, not the best. Tactically actually unsound. Either everybody buys or nobody buys. And Bragi Bunga, what can you do? The answer is not much. West gonna clear that corner. And now all eyes on Thug and Bragibunga. Well, I guess just Thug. And if he's a real thug, he should be used to wielding that AK, but let's be fair here. He would have done better with a Tech 9. Or a Glock. In any case, 14-11, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time of day. It is that time of the night. Bitstamp Gaming, 1 round away from 15. And this is the final buy that Ripple Iceland will be able to afford themselves if they don't get a plant in the next. Well, actually, no, that's not true. They have maximum loss bonus, so meaning they get $3.4 thousand, or $3,400 for their loss. Therefore, 4 players will have enough for a full buy, whilst Bragi Bunga will have to make do with a Galil. So it's not the worst. If they plant, they all have a full buy, and a proper one at that. Quick short control, I like this. The Icelanders have had enough of the jokes. They need to win this now. No longer will there be tolerance for the loss. Or for losing, just in general. Young Luke. Ooh. Sees a player. But can't really hit that. Moved still when he took the shot. Even though you can see the impact on the wall behind that. Little bit of a gap. Meanwhile, Skooma on site, supported by Noob. And if they play their cards right, they might get away scot-free. Molotov on site, Skooma still not dead. Somehow he's not burning. And on long, Bucketman will not be checked. Huge mistake! As Young Luke delivers one more on Nori, it is Thug left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is gonna be a 4v1 for Thug. And he's already been spotted and noted. 15-11, ladies and gents. 15-11. And the final round potentially is on our hands, as the buy will be minuscule at best. As I said, 4 AKs at the very best. With 1 Galil on Bragi Bunga. Limited utility on all. 5. Oh boy. Bragibunga can go helmetless and buy an AK, and he's going to do exactly that. Bubs as well. Go for utility as well, likewise. But is this enough? Yeah, we're about to find out, folks. Bubs already tagged. Ladies and gents, it is Dust 2, our second map, where Bitstamp Gaming have chosen to play. And they're doing a splendid job at taking control of this game. And more specifically, potentially this victory. As Skooma holds middle, young Luke is out of the picture right now. Let's see how this one turns. Oh, he sees his feet, takes the shot, Nori will fall. Second player joins the fray. Do they really take this one by one? Don't tell me you take this one by one, mate. This would be the worst decision you can go for, but FaceAss delivers a headshot. Beautiful stuff. Meanwhile, Bragibunga finds West on through B. Huge mistake. Bucketman still finds one in between. 2v3. Far away round just yet from being lost for our Ripple Iceland. In any case, Noob doesn't see a player cross just yet, but he will expect him in window. Yep, he will. Where's the flash? There is no flash. There's only decoys. Good timing as well. Not sure why would you split. So, guys, one of the principal rules of CS is when you're at a disadvantage of numbers, never split your defense for the retake. Never split your players for the retake. Always go with numbers forward so you can refrag. Otherwise, this happens. Now, Bucketman is useless on the rotation, and this is a 12-15. Overtime is still possible. We might see it. We might actually see it. Here we go, folks. It kicks off. It kicks off, folk. It kicks off. It is time to see the story unfold in front of our very eyes. 15-12. Op out for FaceAss. Op out for young Luke. Weapons available on both sides. Utilities likewise. Molotovs have been flowing across the country. Burning the men of the West. Not really. You know, kind of trying to make it a bit more dramatic as it actually is. In any case, good shot. Young Luke at 1 HP, but Bub's also tagged. And so far, Bitstamp Gaming is taking a bit of a beating. West will fall. Now, FaceAss will find himself face planting again. Face first. As we continue on this road, let's see for certain which one holds through. Oh boy, Skooma, no, how did they not get that? Nori will reply, but a 3-on-3, this is it. This retake, if they find one more frag, I think Ripple Iceland should be winning. But this retake is still potentially on. Oh, they notice Bragibunga, they know he's here. The bomb yet to even be planted, and Bragibunga, if he gets killed, it leaves Nori and Thug, the two players that are struggling the most. Oh, I've just noticed that's the C4. No. Ripple, Iceland, you need the C4. Thug, 25 seconds. This is it. This is it. He has no more time. GG. Ladies and gentlemen, it is over. Bitstamp Gaming will win this tournament. Well, win this week. Win this series. There is no chance he has the time to plant and get the bomb and kill 3 players. The game is over. It had been fun. It had been pleasurable. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, it is the end of the tournament here for the side of Ripple Iceland. As much as Ripple has had a uprise, their team had a bit of a downfall. And of course, with that is going to be the end of today's broadcast for the game. But we are not done yet. We have one more giveaway of the trading fee coupon. And beyond that, we'll have an interview with the player Noob. Last time we had Skooma. He's the IGL, and now we're gonna have Noob to take us through what actually happened here. It was relatively easy, 16 to, I believe, 5 or 16 to 6 on map 1, and then of course this final result of 16 to 12 here, or 16 to 13 here on Dust 2. In any case, I believe the interview is ready, and let's actually open it up and see what Noob has to say. And hey, Noob, good to have you, man. Welcome, first of all. Congrats. How you doing?
Thank you. I know we played very poorly. However, we managed to win this match, and that's all that matters in the end.
Okay, that brings me happiness to hear. Also, I believe your your microphone is being taken by your camera instead of your headphones. So you should be able to check that in the advanced settings of vMix and reconnect, and you should be fine. But whilst I have you here, a few of my questions, or my question would be: so this is week 2. For you guys, this is the second week where you guys will have played a challenger team. Last week it was a lot tougher. I feel like it was maybe even on your side a lot of nerves that kind of got to you, and kind of a little bit jiggly. Was it easier already going into this second week against Ripple Iceland?
Yeah, definitely. We had a little more experience as the first time, so yeah, it was more easygoing. However, it was still intense. We were quite tilted in the beginning. We don't know why, and we didn't communicate enough, so it was tighter than we thought.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sums up to be. Quick question. So last week I asked Skuma how much you guys are playing, and obviously because of work, because of real life obligations, you guys aren't playing as much. Will the fact that now you play every week change that factor? Will you guys start playing a little bit more, maybe pracking more, maybe looking to get somebody to give you a few pointers? Are you looking for something like that, or potentially looking for that?
Yeah, potentially, of course. We're trying to improve every week. We like work in the morning, then together we play in the evening as much as the time allow us to. And yeah, maybe we should get someone to coach us and even improve it even better.
Yeah, and well, that's lovely to hear. And before we end this one for today, of course, as an employee of Bitstamp and as a gamer yourself, how happy were you when you heard that this was actually going to be happening? That you guys have a chance to represent the company you work with, as well as outside of work, to kind of show what you guys love, your hobbies, your passion, and at the end of the day, compete against other players as well.
Yeah, we were very excited and we were looking forward to this event. It's amazing, definitely a super experience, and can't wait to play more matches.
Well, that makes me happy to hear. Once again, congratulations. And before we sign off, any final words to the fans in chat, to your potential coworkers that are watching, or your girlfriend, or perhaps anybody else?
Thanks for cheering for us every week, and yeah, I hope we win some more in the future.
Well, guys, there you had it. That was Noob for y'all. And of course, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, before we go out of this one, before we finish for today, do you remember you yourself can still challenge the in-house gaming team of Bitstamp? You can basically sign up with the link that is available in chat right now of course, posted by Loki, the girl that made it all possible. And here is the crew of Bitstamp Gaming that did win today. Again, this is their second week that they're able to close out with a 2-0 fashion against Ripple Iceland. Next week, who knows who will be their challenger, but it just might be you. And do not forget, during the stream here, we'll have giveaways for the trading fee coupon as well, so that's always lovely, when you're a trader, that you get no fee to trade. In any case, that is all from my side. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you guys on the next broadcast next week. Remember, every Wednesday, every week at 8 o'clock Central European time, there will be the in-house team presenting Bitstamp and of course facing off the challengers to come. In any case, I bid you all farewell and a good night.